All right, let's talk about Friedrich Nietzsche. He's one of those philosophers you've definitely heard of, but he's also one of the most misunderstood thinkers in history. We're going to get into his biggest, most world-shaking ideas, and we have to start with the one that's basically his calling card.
So, back in 1882, Nietzsche drops this bombshell. It's his most famous line, and yeah, it's meant to shock you. But here's the twist. He wasn't celebrating. He was sounding an alarm.
So what was he really getting at? Was he literally claiming some divine being had passed away? No, not at all. He was being a cultural doctor, diagnosing a massive, seismic shift happening in the Western world, a change he believed we were totally unprepared for.
To make this idea feel real, he gave us a powerful analogy. Think of it like this. For our entire existence, we've had this parent figure, God, watching over us, giving us rules, giving us purpose. Then all of a sudden, we're told that parent is gone. We're cosmic orphans, left all alone and pushed out into the universe whether we like it or not.
And this is the absolute key to understanding Nietzsche. The statement God is dead isn't a victory cry for atheism, it's a diagnosis. It's him saying, hey everybody, the very foundation of our culture, our entire system of meaning and morality is gone.
So, who were the killers? Well, according to Nietzsche, it was us. It was the Enlightenment, the unstoppable progress of science and reason. You've got Darwin showing us evolution, not divine creation. You've got physics revealing natural laws, not God's will. For more than 1,000 years, God was the answer to everything. Now, in the minds of educated people, he was becoming unnecessary. The entire foundation of Western civilization was crumbling to dust.
And this is where you see the two sides of the coin for Nietzsche. On the one hand, this was a moment of absolute terror, a huge, gaping void that could just swallow humanity whole. But on the other hand, it was this moment of incredible freedom. I mean, for the first time ever, we could be totally responsible for creating our own meaning.
But Nietzsche was no naive optimist. He predicted this new freedom wouldn't just magically lead to a better world. Nope. He saw a much darker, more immediate consequence looming, the shadow of nihilism.
So what is nihilism? It's that abyss that opens up when you realize the highest values you believed in are worthless. It's that creeping, chilling feeling that nothing really matters. If there's no divine plan, no ultimate judge, then why not do whatever you want? Is anything really worth striving for? This was the crisis Nietzsche was afraid we couldn't handle.
And Nietzsche looked around and saw people desperately trying to fill this God-shaped hole with what he saw as pretty weak substitutes. He argued that both old-school religion and the new political movements like socialism were basically the same thing. They were, in his view, slave moralities. They look at a harsh world, and instead of facing it, they glorify the weak, they demand you sacrifice yourself for others, and they promise you some imaginary paradise. Whether it's heaven or a